Welcome back, you filthy exiles. So, bloody mic booms in the bloody way. Alright, so I did live stream a little earlier tonight and I did show you, or I did run through how I was making more crazy exalts per, the hour. So, we made about 4 exalt within, shards, ancient orbs. Within about an hour, we pretty much made a crap load of currency, so about approximately 4 exalt. So, what is my secret? What are my tips? And I will hide global because they really put some shit up in there that I don't want coming up on my YouTube channel. So, anyway, how do you do it? How do you optimize this? Well, the first thing is we're going to run T10 canyon maps. And this feeds back to the video, and I'll put that in the recommended videos at the end, as to farming Voldo's Rest. So basically, you want to make sure that, number one, you've unlocked the Maven Atlas points for Ominous Arrival and Diplomatic Escort. Pretty straightforward. Now, the reason why is that's going to have a guaranteed Harbinger, and then there's going to be up to 1 Harbinger in areas is joined by a reinforcement, so you're going to have more. Now, you can juice this with Scarabs, you can go crazy. We're going to take a really cheap and easy method to farm these, and this is going to be really beginner friendly and really easy. So, the next thing, you've done all of your Atlas and everything. In my case, I have an Awaken of 9 Atlas. So the next thing that you're going to want to do is set your every other point around your Voldo's Rest to 4 watchstones, and you're going to want to bring Voldo's Rest down to 2 watchstones. In my case, I have 2 watchstones that are, one's a chromium and one's a platinum. Now the reason for this is, number one, running tier 10 canyon maps, and we're going to focus on canyon mapping, which is this one down here, mainly because canyon is a straight line map, and you can run straight to the Harbinger, do the Harbinger, there's no bullshit in between, and that's what makes canyon a really good map for this. Now, you're going to set it to T10 canyon because, number one, T10 canyon is really efficient, and that's going to be the highest probability of sustain for that map type. If you set it to red tier maps, you're going to get all sorts of maps dropping potentially in the red tier and not so much canyon. But if you have every other adjacent tier around the area that you're farming set to red, and you're only running yellow tier maps, the probability of the next maps that are going to drop within those maps is going to be yellow tier. So it's going to be focused on dropping yellow maps. It's very unlikely you're going to get red maps. The other thing is to optimize getting canyon maps to self-sustain maps, and you'll see this in the stream video, is you want to unlock all 3 favorite map points and set them all to the canyon map. So you want to do all of your first challenges, which is doing all of the maps in the area. Second is doing all of the maps as corrupted. And the third challenge is doing all the maps at Awaken, at their recommended Awaken levels, as you can see, the Awaken bonus. Once you've got all 3, set them all to Canyon, and then basically that's going to mean that the priority map that's going to drop for running Voldo's yellow tier maps is going to be Canyon. And then what happens is you have a self-sustaining map loop. So basically, moral of how this works, set it to 2 keystones, set everything to 4 keystones around Voldo's Rest, and then you basically just want to run T10 canyon maps. You want to unlock the 3 favorite points and set them all to canyon. That way it's all canyon all day. You're going to have canyonitis and you're going to be thinking and dreaming about canyon. So anyway, now that we're past that, that's the basic setup and the basic logic of how to do this. So the next thing you're going to do is, now I have a thing where I think running sextants on your watchstones is the best way to farm these. If you don't have sextants for whatever reason, don't worry about it. But pretty much you could get crazy watchstones in here with shard drop percentages and whatnot, and they're worth exalts after exalts. Or alternatively, you can just do this easy method, and this is making me about 4 to 5 exalt an hour. And it's basically, you can chisel if you want. Doesn't really matter for the purpose of not taking shit from people, or I probably will take shit in the comments. Chisel your map, elk your map, make sure it hasn't got a stupid modifier that's going to kill you, like no life regenerate. Run your map like so. Just drop that audio down. And then basically all you want to do is run straight to the harbinger, kill the harbinger, run out of the map, and then Bob's your uncle. Rinse and repeat. So we'll just see where the harbinger is, and he's right here. Just do your thing. So there we go, we've got ancient shards dropping already. And then basically you want to pick up the ancient shards, chaos shards, annulment shards, whatever else. And that wasn't the most profitable run, but it's ancient shards and that's the best thing about it. And then pretty much just portal out and rinse and repeat and just do it over and over again. And what I'm doing is I'm saving up until I get to about 10 ancient shards, and then I tell them you can sell them for 210, 220 chaos in one go, which is about 2 exalt. You can do that every half hour. It takes not very much time. As you can see, it's only 20 in a stack to get to 1 ancient orb. You get 3 to 7 per map plus, and if you're running those maps quickly, depending on your character, you're going to clear that really quickly and get up to, and you also get a lot of exalt shard drops as well. Potentially, you're going to clear anywhere up to 4 or 5 exalt an hour. This is a really simple way to play the game and get currency. Really simple strategy. All it requires you is to focus on Valdo's Rest. That might take a little bit of investment initially to get all the maps, or you're just in the natural way of playing the game. You'll do the map completion and the Awakener level if you just follow the course of the game. But then basically just wind back and farm T10s. I'm at level 94 with this character, and it does okay XP as well. You're just going to run the same maps over and over again. Now the disadvantages of doing this, it's fucking repetitive. But if you're struggling for currency, you don't really know how to craft, and you're not really an expert in anything else, selling ancient orbs is a really easy way to generate easy currency. And so I'm not full of bullshit, they're selling for about 20 chaos on their own. So, and as soon as you put them up on market, they sell straight away. So anyway, moral of the story, that's pretty much how you do it. And yeah, if this video helps you get some currency if you're struggling, like and sub, and until next time, bye.